Wow. Are y'all watching this Square trade? Square trade, isn't that a business? All right. Are y'all watching this Square stock? Up 10% today. Incredible. You can see right now the market is weak. Dow down 90, NASDAQ up down 4, S&P down 7. But Square's hanging in there. So it'll probably come down. I mean, the market, if the market's down, it brings down some of the stock. But damn, this thing is still up 9.3%. So let me tell you why it's up so hard. And in my opinion, well, some is factual, not necessarily opinion. And the reason is that they was going to buy Afterpay. Or they going to buy Afterpay, right? A buy now, pay later type company. And they also reported earnings, which kind of missed, which was below expectations. Well, the pre-market had this thing down about 4, 5, 7%, I think. It was as low as $230. Look, right now it's $270. It's incredible. So when I saw that, I was drooling. I was like, oh my God, I finally get to pick up Square. That was the drop I needed. And I just couldn't wait for the market to get open. I was trying to figure out what I'm going to sell, what I'm buy. I'm going to take this money, buy this. I was getting the trades ready. And then as the market started to open at 9:30, it started creeping up. And I'm going, oh my gosh. Oh man. Damn, I'm not getting a break. And this is when I just knew it was going to run. So I did a couple of things. So I was in here and not on this particular account, but I came down here and sold a December. This was the trade I wanted to put on. I sold a December 17 option, the 270. And this thing was kind of in the money when I did it. And I sold it for $37, right? So I was trying to sell it for $40. I had my limit order in for $40, and the thing was just, as the market was about to open, I'm just watching it up $1, up $2, up $3, and I just changed it to a market order. I didn't want to chase it like with limit orders and kind of seeing if I got filled and going back and adjusting it and changing it again, going back and adjusting it and all that stuff. So, you know what? Give me the market order. I want it. Because it was damn near, it was only $1 or so up, and it was tight. It was a tight bid ask. So I was like, it shouldn't be that bad. And you know what? 37 wasn't bad. Yeah, I wanted 40, but 37 wasn't bad. All right, so I got it filled for 37. See, that position is up 1,000 right now. So I'll take it. That's from the beginning of the day. So the market order, look, gave me $1,000. And I also had some leaps. I had some leaps on. I was way down here, the January 23s, and I have the 270s and I think I got it in my analytics tab right here. So I have the delete these right here, get rid of that one. I had the 270s where I bought them and I sold the 410s. So nice and wide. Did that twice. Those cost me $32.97, basically $3,300. So my plan was, when this thing was going to open up $10, $15 lower, was to go ahead and buy these 410s back. I was just going to buy them back and be long the 270s. Didn't happen, right? So I'm still stuck with that position, and I wish it just didn't happen, man. So that's my plan, and that's why I always say spread, because they'll give you an opportunity, if it doesn't go your way, that you could buy the short strike back for a nice profit and just be long the calls, because you know it's going to bounce, right? You like the position, you think it's going to go up, it's going to bounce. So that was my strategy. So I was able to get off the naked put. I got the naked put off that expires in December, and then I got this trade popping, and I think this trade is up I don't maybe a couple grand, so I'm not sure because it's on my other account. So anyway, remember, they reported earnings as well. Okay, so it was down. I saw people drooling in the stock twits, man. It was like, oh gosh, I can't wait, ha ha, bear bulls, ha ha. Y'all gotta read stock twits. It's crazy. But by the time the market opened, all of them bears were gone. It was out of there. You didn't see one bear because they was rushing to try to close their position because this thing was rocketing up out the gate. Look at it. The first 15 minutes, this thing was up Oh man, where did it open down? 48 to 58, up 20 points for the most part. First 15 minutes, right? So everybody's dumping. They got to buy. They short. They're buying. You had people like me that was just salivating over the drop and wanted to get in and seeing it going up and wanted to get in at any cost. Just like me, I changed I changed my order, my limit to a market order. Now I know I'm not the only one that done it because I just felt I had to get in. This was it. I'm missing it in the overnight session or the morning session. I really should have just bought the stock in the pre-market. But I thought it would kind of pop up and actually go back down. But no, it just started running, and I had to do market order. It was the only way to get in because the limits I would have been chasing it. But basically, what I'm saying is everybody else was doing the same thing, right? So the people that thought it was going to go down on earnings, shorten it, and just the people that wanted to get in. And that 230 level in the pre-market, I could probably bring it up, but I got to go through too many clicks. I don't want to do that. That's your low. That's the spot to where you say it's not going to work. You can say to yourself, that's it. Basically, that's the stop. You know the market told you where they wanted to get into Square. Now, what made me get into Square to begin with, what made me really start eyeing Square was PayPal. Because PayPal reported earnings. Now, I had a nice size PayPal position on. You see double top. This is one of the best patterns in the world. You get a double top, it's selling off. It doesn't, and they always put an excuse to it. Bottom line, it's the double top. And I should have saw it. So disappointed in myself. I missed it. I could have got out and, salvaged that. But I was able to get out. Let's go to the daily. I got out after the earnings. Here's the drop. I was like, you know what? I'm going to check Square out. And I liked the way Square was looking. And I said, you know what? I'm going to Square. There were some things I didn't like that was in the PayPal earnings with the eBay and the transition. I just was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be easy. So anyway, I'm going to go to Square. My fintech trade will go from PayPal to Square. There was one time I was in both of them, but I'm like, nah, I'll do Square. And if you look at what's happening here, let me see if I could draw the weekly. And it's the same thing that I've been pointing out, like with Amazon and a couple other stocks. You just see it in that tight range, right? You got the run and then you got the range. Now, what's happening with Square is what I thought will happen with Amazon. I thought it was going to just blow. And it went the other way around. It PayPal'd us, right? It kind of did a PayPal. But here's Square. And you know what? It's at the top of the range. I don't know if I'll call this a double top where I have to be careful because there's really like 3 tops here. That was the double top right there. By the way, see that breakout? It didn't fake breakout, but look, back to the bottom of the range. That's what I talk about all the time. To the bottom of the range when it doesn't make it. So here we are. I think this is enough pressure to blow it through. You don't know, though. It's still in the range, so it could come back down. But if it does, I got the plan, is to buy those shorts back. And I'm just going to be long as hell Square, right? Those on that vertical debit spread, to buy those shorts back. So the market's closed, if you just heard that bell. So that's my plan, and I'm just going to stay long. And I'm totally fine with the naked put, 270. If worse comes to worse, I'll take those shares at 270. Right, so 270. I sold them for $37 for the most part. Basically, it's going to cost me $233. So my Square price to own Square is $233. So that's down here, closer, right there, support, kind of close to the bottom of the range. All right, so I'll take it, and that's why I picked 270. By the way, I went to 270. I was looking to get it in at 40, so 270 minus 40 kind of put me at the bottom of the range, and where it went down to before it started kind of going up. So that's how I picked the 270. Anyway, so yeah, that worked out lovely, man. Next time I do a portfolio video, y'all see the Square in there, and then y'all can see the gains. And I just got in this last week. So this is a good recovery for me because, I got slaughtered by Amazon, and I got a little recovery in the Square, in the Square space. All right, man. I just wanted to talk about the Square stock, and it's being, just look at that, right? So the market's doing this, bringing it back down, but just up 10%. That's huge. That's huge. In the daylight today, right? Look at that. How do we close? This is kind of delayed, I think. So I don't know if this is the closing. Let's go to the CNBC app and see what's going on here. Yeah, so the Dow down 98, S&P down 8, and the NASDAQ down 8. Now remember, I bought some S&P put spreads. I didn't like the way the market was looking. I thought it was toppy. You know, just looking toppy. And today's action kind of proved that a little bit. You see, it just couldn't maintain. It was a beautiful opening, right? So that's a reversal. That's a reversal. I'm going to do another video and we'll talk about the markets, but this video was specifically Square. Be sure to check out the next video because I'm going to just talk about the stock market and I'm going to talk about the stocks I like. All right. So thanks for watching. I hope this was a good story, a good trade story. Yeah. I have some good days and I have some winners and some losers. This was a winner, man. So Square's making me feel good today, although that could change. It could change tomorrow. You never know. All right, so thanks for watching, y'all. Dre Trades. Subscribe, hit the bell. Any questions, hit me up in the comments. Hit me on Twitter, Dre Trades, and Instagram at Dre Trades. Thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.